Hey everybody, so today's WRONGO topic is about self-abuse. Uh, Pretty much we've gone over the whole, animal abuse. I haven't really talked mostly about the whole, human abuse and everything like that, but self-abuse is actually pretty much just as wrong as, I would have to say, animal abuse, because self-abuse, it can come in so many different ways. There's the whole depression act, and depression is not always necessarily your fault. It could be a cause, and it could be caused by something in your life, or it could be caused by anything pretty much. But the depression, I actually wound up suffering from depression, and I'm still recovering from it. Story about a life that I have not happy with, but I'm fighting through it, and it's kind of helping. Pretty much, self abuse, it not only harms you, but it hurts everybody else around you. Like all the TV commercials, oh, alcoholism and drug use and depression and everything like that. It doesn't only hurt you, but it hurts everyone else around you, which kind of does, because I'm a very defensive person, and because I suffer from depression, I get angry very easily, which I don't like. So, which is why I'm fighting through this a lot. But being angry all the time, it makes everyone scared of you. It makes everyone upset and sad. So pretty much you're bringing everybody down if you're depressed and whatnot. Self abuse can also rely around the whole cutting yourself, or drug abuse or alcohol abuse. Drinking drinking or doing drugs to get rid of like whatever pain you have. Like, oh, I'm doing drugs because it makes me feel good. It doesn't make me feel sad. You know, it may doing drugs may give you like a really good feeling. It'll give you a good trip. It'll make you feel good and whatnot. But to be honest, it not only will hurt people around you, because they all worry about you. They all want you to get over your drug thing. Pretty much, you know, it hurts your body inside. It pretty much destroys you from the inside out. Like, ecstasy can actually give you heart failure and whatnot, and marijuana, everybody probably most likely does it, unless if you're a really good kid. Marijuana, it can make you gain a lot of weight, because you're high, you're always chill, you're always relaxing, and there's always the bad case of those munchies. So, and pretty much that can, like, gaining weight and everything like that can make you cause blood clots and everything like that. Alcohol abuse pretty much can do the same thing. It can damage your liver, your kidneys, and all that other kind of stuff. And if you just continue doing it, it'll just send you through a really, really bad path, and it sucks, because I've totally been there, but I recovered from it, which is good. Anyway, self-abuse is wrong, though. Don't do it. Don't harm yourself, because it'll make you feel better. Don't. And if you ever suffer from anything like depression or anything that doesn't make you feel good, it can make others feel bad around you. So if you have like the depression or something like that, go see a doctor. They'll help. They'll really help. And even if you go see, like, if you're in school and you feel that way, and I don't know, if you go to school, you can go see a guidance counselor and talk to them about it and whatnot. The guidance counselors are always really helpful. I've had a lot of those, trust me, for a lot of reasons. Pretty much, just try and fight over your urges to do anything that could bring self-harm to you. Drugs, alcohol, mutilating yourself, slicing your wrists or something like that. Like, you know what? If you are having a really bad time, like you're just really upset and you don't know how to cope, do something you like. Like,
play Guitar Hero.
play Guitar Hero.
Play a real guitar like I do.
Play, you know, if you play instruments, play your instrument. If you draw, write, read, or anything like that, just do it. You know, I normally when I'm upset, I play, you know, first-person shooter games, and I do nothing but kick complete ass on them. But you know, it's okay. At least you're not harming yourself. You're harming a virtual character. So pretty much, yeah, just do something you like instead of doing something to yourself. Like, don't go for like a week without eating, or you know, something like that. Like, insomniacs, they can't really sleep, but you know, most insomniacs have to go see a doctor for it. Of course, you know, depression can actually make you an insomniac, which is really bad, because that's what I went through, and I couldn't sleep with or without medication, so I wound up having to take medication for my depression, and then after a while of taking medication for my depression, I had to start taking medication for my sleep issues, so. But, you know, pretty much just don't do it. Just don't. Because it's not good.
I'm gonna say something.
Saying for the topic of the day is DJ Quickspin.
Alright, how's it going? Okay, first off, using yourself, really bad. I know how that stuff works because, you know, being a musician or anything like that, you know, playing music or whatever, I used to beat myself up because of not doing what I want to do properly, right? And then make a track, and it's like, ah, crap, this thing sucks, and then you start beating yourself over it. You know what? Bad juju. I mean, I know I smoke and all, like that kills me too, but I mean, the fact of the matter is, abusing yourself, like putting yourself through all that crap, isn't going to do anything. It just makes it worse. It's one thing to have, you know, constructive criticism towards yourself. It's another thing to, you know, look at yourself in the mirror and be like, oh, look at me, I'm a freaking loser, I'm a piece of shit, you know, kind of thing. You don't want that. Bad idea. Find something constructive to make yourself not think of that shit. Because you really don't want that in your life. Okay? If I was still thinking, oh, I'm the worst DJ in the world because I did a crappy mix, I'd be like, probably gonna hold my crap. Or, you know, same thing with my guitar. Oh, if I would have played that gig a little bit better, I could make a record deal a little bit better. It really makes no difference, dude. Just do what you do. Love yourself for it. Whatever. If people don't like you for who you are, fuck them. That's all it is. Fuck them. That's the motto of the day, kids. Sorry. That's the motto. If they don't like it, fuck them. Yes, I know. That would be it's a WRONGO. No. If, you know, so don't beat yourself
for the topic.
up. Don't beat yourself up at all. It's bad shit, not cool for you, whatever. Take it from me. Okay? Back to you, Mercy.
And that was the latest DJ Quickspin, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, like he said, just don't beat yourself up over something that you don't think is not good enough, including yourself. Do something, you know, even if you don't think it's good enough, just practice, practice, practice. Practice makes perfect. Even though no one is perfect, still practice. Practice makes you better at it.
For instance, I have just discovered I can play expert at Rock Band on bass. How long that took me to do? Like 3 years. 3 years! I kept grabbing myself for it. I just said, damn, I need to smoke.
Congratulations, Sherry. Congratulations. Anyway, self-abuse is wrongo. Don't do it. If you have a problem, see a doctor, see a counselor. It'll really help get over whatever it is that, you know.
Dude, see a friend even.
Yeah, talk to someone you know you can trust. Your mom, your dad, your brother, your sister, your best friend that you know would never ever tell your secret.
No,
I have a lot of those, but you know, so whatever. I'd prefer to, even if you're not comfortable with talking to someone about it, write it in a journal, write it in a note to yourself, and then burn it. That's how I always get by, most of the time.
Or pick up Rock Band.
You know, every single time I feel bad about myself, or something about me is not good enough, I always write a letter to myself saying, you know, saying bad stuff and good stuff. You know, you're not. I'm not worth it. I'm not this. I'm not that. I'm not good at this. I can never be this good. You know, I just write it in a letter to myself and then I burn it. It makes me feel 10 times better because at least I'm not burning myself or I'm burning a living thing. I'm burning a piece of paper that I wrote to myself, so it's not like anyone's gonna see it. So don't do it. Self-abuse is wrongo, and once again, trying to make the wrongo subject as popular as I possibly can. Leave a video response about, you know, your story about self-abuse. Like, what do you think could be wrong with you and everything like that. Again, good listener, good advice giver. Leave a comment or a video response telling me what you think I should do for the next wrongo topic. There's a lot of things out there in the world that are wrong, and we want to put them on the wrongo series as much as we possibly can. So do so. Thanks, and we'll talk to you guys later.